What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Douglas M, and today I'll be finally doing a review, or well, the first review out of two on my Canon Pixma Mg7520. As you saw a second ago, I am running Windows 8, actually Windows 8.1, so obviously this can work with that, and I guess Windows 7 and below, whatever. So there you go with that one. As you may know, this printer has Wi-Fi capabilities. You can hook up Wi-Fi, or you can hook it up hardwired through Ethernet, and we'll show you that. I hooked mine up through Wi-Fi, and it has the the WPS feature. If your router has that button, the WPS button, that allows you to connect to a device or have your device connect to the network by pressing the button on your router. And I was able to do that and navigate through that through the touchscreen on the front. I didn't really even need my computer on to do that, which was awesome. But if your router does not have that feature, unfortunately, and it's not included, but you would need a printer wire. This is the printer side, and that goes to your computer. And I'll show you on the back of the printer where that would go. You probably can't see it, but right here is where the printer wire would go, and up here is your Ethernet, and right here is your breakaway power cord. Okay, you see the blue light here that shows that the printer is hooked up to your network. So you definitely want to make sure that's the on and off button on top of there. Let's focus on the touchpad or touch screen thingy in the front there. So this is your front, this is your home screen, I guess you would call it. Just copy, scan, or cloud. Scan over there. We got eco settings, quiet settings, and setup. Scan over there. We got WLAN, advanced print, and photo print. That's all your menus that you can do now. There is a firmware update that I didn't do yet, so I want you guys to keep that in mind just in case we see any stutters in printing or whatever. I didn't do the update yet. I'll probably do that sometime today. Let's show you where the ink would go. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the hood, and we just simply do it by just lifting like so. And it comes right on up, and if I force this, it'll come out by itself, I think. There you go. So that's where the ink, you would load the ink in. It's 6 cartridges, and I'll pop this down too. And the cool feature about this is, see that here, see this? When you hit print, it comes down, that automatically comes out. See, you can't even, it automatically goes in when you push it back up. But anyway, let's focus on the ink here. Show you that. Take a moment to take a look at that. Again, the 6 cartridges. You can find these cheap on eBay. eBay, for me, of course, it'll be knockoff ink, but it will work just fine. This is the factory ink, but I've been buying knockoffs on eBay for a bunch of my printers. But anyway, you can get a pack of 6 for like under 15. That's a go for me. All right, let's go ahead and close it back. Boom. And boom. Now I want to show you the paper trays. So I call it paper trays. Canon and your instructions will call it cassettes. So right, what you see here is cassette 1. Let me take the paper out. This is where you would put your regular paper in. Right? Says cassette 2. So this is actually paper tray 2. And there is a paper tray 1. Alright. When you get this out the box from the store, it's going to look like this, your paper tray. Just make sure you push that down, and you push that all the way across. And then you load your paper in. All right, like I said, that's Cassette Tray 2. So now we need to get Cassette Tray 1, and that's above it. You wouldn't even know. Here it is right here. And as you see here, you can print. This is where you use your picture glossy paper. And it actually comes with it. I'll show you in a second. So this is 4.6, and then you have 5.7. So you can do that with this tray. Also, most importantly, your CD tray is in the back of this. I took mine out, but it took me like 15 minutes to find it. You see that right there? Kind of, it'll be on there like this when you first get it, something like that, and then you just peel it off. So this is what the CD tray looks like right here. And that's the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print on the CD before we go. I'm gonna do various printing things. I'll do 3 printing functions. So the CD tray is on the back of Cassette Tray 1. All right, I'm gonna load a picture, a 4x6 on here because I'm gonna print one and show you as well. This is the picture paper or glossy 4x6 paper that it came with. Came with a few. I'm gonna buy some on eBay myself. I like the pictures. I like the quality of pictures. The quality of print that this makes. It's not exactly the fastest. It does act confused sometimes before it prints, but when it prints, I like it. All right. This is what the 4x6 looks like. And when you're loading it, this is the glossy side. Make sure that's face down or it won't do it right. So I loaded it on there. It's at 4x6. I don't know why I keep saying point. Then I just load it in there. Boom. And then I load my printer paper, regular, in there. Cassette tray number 2. And that's that. We can print double-sided with this printer if we wanted to, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do that, but that I see that clearly in all my printing options. But I'm going to go ahead and print a couple of pages so you can see for yourself how fast this is or how slow it is. Now I'm hooked up again through my network, so it's not a direct connection between my computer and the printer. So we'll see. Sometimes it's faster than others. So yeah, I just printed 2 pages really quick, and there you go. All right, I got my Samsung S5 out. You see on the bottom left the Canon EPP. That's the app for the Canon. Now there are other apps we can use. I think there's a Pixma app, I don't know. But again, I had this printer only for a day, so I haven't dived into all of that as yet. So let me click that. And this is what you see. You got images, scan items PDF, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just going to click on images and see what happens. All right, I'm just going to hit print on it. Now you see the printer settings. I'm going to have to change them. And of course, your phone would, or your tablet, whatever you're doing this on, you would need to be hooked up to your Wi-Fi network, obviously, or it wouldn't work. So, paper size, we need to change that to 4.6. Yep, that one right there, because we're printing a picture. And we want to change it from plain paper to, yeah, that. And we want to go, I guess, borderless, I suppose. All right, and so I go back. It goes right there. That's what I'm printing, that picture. And I'm going to hit print. And we'll see. And after this, I'm going to print on a CD and then we'll call it a day. I'll do another review that goes into depth of the programs and my overall. I just wanted to throw this out there. I know there's not too many videos on this printer, so I want to throw as much out as soon as possible. But the next video, I'm gonna play with the printer for like a week and dive in and really check out everything. And I'll just give you my final review. But so far, it's okay. I'm coming from a brother printer that can print on CDs as well. I think this printer just thinks too much. That's so far is what but it prints. This is awesome. I could put this in my photo album right now. It's awesome. So for this alone, it's worth it to me. This was $149. I bought it on HSN. And it's 2015, January of 2015. Of course, as the years go by, this will be cheaper, I'm sure. Okay, guys, this is an Inkjet Printable CD. Okay, and so when you're looking for it, if you need to buy it, you would type in Inkjet Printable, and usually this comes in white or silver. That's all I've ever seen in these type CDs. It's a little dirty in the back, but that's all right. So this is what we're going to use. Where's my CD tray? I just press it on like so. Boom. Right now, I flap this down. Now, when you first get it, it's going to be a little stiff. You have to flap it all the way down like that. And then you just put that in and line up the arrows. So let me take that back out, put that back in, and let me show you what the program looks like. And just so to let you know, what you see here is a mounted all-in-one desktop with a wireless keyboard and mouse. Anyway, so when you load you see the disc up here on the upper right, that's the disc that it comes with your drivers and everything. And when you first load everything onto your machine, it's gonna look like, let me close that out. It's gonna look like this. But I want to tell you right now, you can close it out and look like this, because it looks crazy. You're like, what is this? And it'll just take up your screen and it looks stupid. I don't know why Canon even did that. But anyway, you can close it, see? So just make sure you do that so you don't freak yourself out. I could see people just like canceling it out. But this has all your menus. But anyway, I don't know too much of what all of this stuff does, and that's what I'm gonna dive into a little later, you know, for the week and stuff. So I can be well versed on it. But anyway, this is where you print on the CD. It's called My Image Garden, I guess. Yes, that's what it says, so I don't have to guess that. All right, so wait for that to load. This says simple. It's just like a plain CD. I hit that, and then I go down here and I make my selection. I hit OK, and boom, boom, boom. And then where's my image? I'm gonna add an image. All right, add an image. Now you can't just drag and drop it here. I would have liked that with my brother thing. I could do that, but I don't know why it won't let me here. So right here it says background, so I'm gonna hit photo and boom. Right here you can play with the settings to make it lighter or darker. I guess that might be the contrast, I'm not sure. This is the zoom. I don't need to do any of that. I think I'm ready to print. So I click print, and I'm gonna go further into detail with this and all these other programs on my second review. Again, I've had this printer for a year, so I'm not, not a year, a day. So I'm not well versed with it yet. So that's what it's gonna look. You can't see it, can you? So this is what the CD is going to look like. It's actually a CD I made back in '97. So I'm gonna hit print, and when you're printing, you gotta wait for the menus for this. You can't just open up the tray and then start. You gotta kind of wait. So I'll show you. And this is in real time. All right, we're almost at 15 minutes, so right on time. I don't like to do videos more than 15 minutes. but I want to show you in real time. All right, so preparing for disc label printing. Okay, so now at this point I'm going to show you the printer. When you see this screen, this is when you put the CD DVD labeling tray in there, not before, because it'll make you do it. It'll make you close it back and do it again. I've learned that the hard way. So now we put it in there, right? Get in there, and we line the arrows up. See the arrows? They're lined up. I hit OK, and boom, it's gonna do its magic. And so after this prints, that's pretty much it. Again, I like this printer. It just acts a little confused sometimes, but it's okay. I love the print quality, so it's a go. So if anything, thanks for looking at my video. Hit like if you like it. Hit me up with any questions in the comments. Remember to subscribe, and again, I have a second in-depth review of this printer, and we'll be probably going over more of the programs and the different printing settings like NFC and stuff like that, and the other apps that you can wireless apps you can use. But you know, I have to take a week or so and you know, really dive into those things. So we're printing in real time. I'm not going to pause it however long. Like for instance, if it wants to take an hour, I'll just let it stay for an hour. But it is printing right now. And when you print wirelessly, it just prints faster than other times. You can print this up. You can use this. You can, you know, print directly with the cable from your computer to the printer. And I assume that would be faster. But I notice it thinks a lot with my wireless setup. I don't know. Could it be because I hooked it up WPS instead of hooking it up to my network with the cable? Maybe, I don't know. But I'm almost positive if I hook this up directly, well, that would defeat the purpose. But if I hook this up directly to the computer, this would have already been printed. I'm positive, because, and why I say that is, like yesterday when I was printing, it would already have been finished, the CD. So just other times it just prints faster than others. Let me just pause it because I know I'm boring you. All right, looks like it's it's already done. So that took about, I'd say that took about 45 seconds. I thought it would take longer. I'm sorry, I should have just let it stay. I didn't want to overkill this video. But that's what it looks like. I think it looks awesome. And I'll show you something I also printed yesterday to give you another visual. I printed this yesterday. That was his first album, Illmatic. So that looks pretty good. But that's about it, guys. I'll close this back up. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Again, stay tuned for my my follow-up review, so review number 2 on this printer. And that's about it. It's your boy Douglas M, and your boy is